Tonight the road opens like a private invitation, lights stretching into silk, engines breathing low and confident, and from the very first heartbeat you can feel that this ride is different, because the 2026 new Crown Crusher is not arriving to impress quietly. It arrives to redefine what power, presence, and prestige feel like on American and British highways. And right now you are getting the front row experience with Point Shish, where passion meets precision. So settle in, stay with me, and if refined machines and cinematic journeys belong in your world, subscribing now is the smoothest decision you will make today. The Crown Crusher enters the scene with a gravity that commands silence, a machine shaped by intention rather than trends, and as the ignition comes alive there is an unmistakable promise that this motorcycle was engineered for riders who see distance as opportunity, not obstacle, and from the first roll forward it becomes clear that every mile ahead has been carefully considered, tuned, and elevated beyond expectations. Designed with the open highways of the USA in mind and the elegant roads of the UK as its second home, the 2026 Crown Crusher blends long-distance authority with urban refinement, presenting a silhouette that is muscular yet composed, with flowing bodywork that feels sculpted by wind itself, creating a presence that looks just as natural under city lights as it does carving through endless desert asphalt or coastal stretches wrapped in morning fog. At the heart of the Crown Crusher sits a newly refined power plant that delivers strength without brutality, producing a deep controlled surge that feels endless rather than aggressive, allowing the rider to access torque effortlessly whether overtaking at highway speeds or gliding through mountain passes. And the sound it delivers is not loud for attention, but rich, confident, and unmistakably premium. Twist the throttle and the response is immediate yet civilized, a smooth wave of acceleration that never startles but always satisfies, perfectly matched with a transmission calibrated for long-distance touring, where gear changes melt away and the ride becomes a seamless flow of motion, making hours in the saddle feel lighter than expected. What truly elevates the Crown Crusher is how it balances power with poise, thanks to a chassis designed to carry weight low and centered, creating a sensation of stability that inspires confidence even at higher speeds, while advanced suspension systems adapt instantly to road conditions, absorbing imperfections and maintaining composure whether the surface is freshly paved or weather-worn. On American interstates the bike settles into a relaxed rhythm, engine barely breaking a whisper, wind management refined to protect without isolating, and the feeling of effortless progress becomes addictive, while on narrower UK roads the Crown Crusher reveals surprising agility, leaning smoothly and holding lines with reassuring predictability. Comfort is where this machine truly justifies its crown, starting with a seat designed for real humans on real journeys, offering supportive cushioning that remains comfortable long after the novelty of a new ride fades, paired with an ergonomic riding position that reduces fatigue and keeps the body relaxed, upright, and naturally aligned. Handlebars fall perfectly into reach, foot controls are positioned to allow subtle adjustments, and every contact point feels intentional, making long rides feel less like endurance tests and more like personal retreats on wheels, where the journey itself becomes the reward. Storage has been approached with the same philosophy of quiet luxury, integrating spacious compartments that maintain the bike's clean lines while offering real-world practicality. Capable of carrying everything from weekend essentials to full touring gear without compromising balance or aesthetics. The Crown Crusher's design language speaks fluidly in sophistication, with premium finishes that catch light subtly rather than shouting for attention, and paintwork that feels deep, layered, and rich, reflecting its surroundings like polished stone under sun or streetlight, reinforcing the sense that this motorcycle belongs in any environment it enters. Lighting technology further enhances its presence, with advanced LED systems that not only improve visibility but add character, casting a confident signature day or night, while adaptive lighting adjusts naturally to lean angles, increasing safety without breaking the visual harmony of the bike. Technology is seamlessly woven into the experience rather than dominating it, beginning with a high-resolution display that presents information clearly and intuitively, adapting to riding modes and conditions, offering navigation, ride data, and connectivity without overwhelming the senses. Riding modes allow the Crown Crusher to shift personality effortlessly, from relaxed cruising to more responsive engagement, tailoring throttle response, traction control, and suspension behavior to match mood or terrain, ensuring the bike always feels like it understands the rider's intent. Safety systems operate quietly in the background, providing confidence without intrusion, with advanced traction management, cornering assistance, and braking systems that feel natural and progressive, enhancing control rather than replacing skill, allowing the rider to stay fully connected to the road. On longer journeys, the Crown Crusher truly shines, transforming distance into something inviting, where fuel efficiency has been optimized to extend range, reducing stops and interruptions, and allowing riders to experience the rare pleasure of uninterrupted travel, watching landscapes change while time seems to slow. Heat management has been refined so well that even during extended rides or warmer climates, comfort remains consistent, preventing fatigue and maintaining focus, a detail often overlooked but deeply appreciated by those who ride far and often. The emotional connection builds mile by mile, as the Crown Crusher becomes more than transportation, turning into a trusted companion, responding predictably, supporting confidently, and offering a sense of calm authority that enhances every ride, whether solo or shared. In urban environments, the bike feels surprisingly manageable, with balanced weight distribution and smooth low-speed control, making city riding less stressful and more enjoyable, proving that luxury touring does not have to mean compromise in everyday usability. The Crown Crusher carries itself with quiet confidence, never trying too hard, never needing validation, and that restraint is exactly what makes it so compelling, especially for riders who value substance over spectacle. As dusk settles and headlights stretch across empty roads, the bike feels alive yet serene, engine humming steadily, suspension gliding over imperfections, and the world narrowing to the simple connection between rider and machine, a feeling that defines why we ride in the first place. For those who chase horizons rather than horsepower numbers, who appreciate craftsmanship as much as performance, the 2026 Crown Crusher delivers an experience that feels curated, intentional, and deeply satisfying, a motorcycle built not just to be ridden, but to be lived with. Every element works together harmoniously, creating a sense of completeness that is rare in modern machines, where technology enhances rather than distracts, and performance supports comfort instead of overshadowing it. As the miles continue to disappear behind you, there is a realization that this bike does not rush the journey, it refines it, encouraging a pace that allows you to absorb surroundings, emotions, and moments that would otherwise pass unnoticed. This is where the Crown Crusher truly earns its name, not through aggression, but through its ability to dominate distance, conquer fatigue, and elevate the act of riding into something richer, smoother, and more meaningful. Before we reach the end of this journey together, remember that Point Shish exists for riders who appreciate this level of detail, emotion, and cinematic storytelling, and if this experience resonates with you, subscribing is the best way to stay connected to future rides, reviews, and road stories crafted with the same care. As the engine cools and the road behind fades into memory, the Crown Crusher stands still with the same presence it had in motion, reminding us that great machines leave impressions even when silent, and this one leaves a lasting mark on what modern touring can feel like. Thank you for riding with me today, for sharing this moment, and for valuing quality, depth, and authenticity, and until our next journey together, stay inspired, stay curious, and I will see you again soon here on Point Shish.